I would like to give a special nail addict shout out to Queen Miss Chris 7, April Shorty, Nails by Marilyn, and Sandra Sparkly Sets for being the first four to comment on my last video. Thank you, ladies, so much. We are on week 3 of the Halloween Spotlight Collab Challenge, and this week our theme is Killer Clowns. And this week myself and Tips by Jennifer picked the theme. Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So I'm doing press-ons, and I'm using these nail tips I got off Amazon. I will link them down below, but I will also show you why I don't feel like they are good tips. These are good for like practice, like so what I'm doing now, stuff like that, but like to wear, I don't feel like they're the best. So to start my video off, I'm gonna go ahead and shout out my girl Tips by Jen. I want you guys to go and show her some love here on YouTube. This is her channel here, and then also on Instagram. I'm gonna show you some of her work, and when y'all tell y'all my girl is amazing, she is absolutely amazing. She does some absolutely bomb work. I love to watch her lay acrylic. She lays it like no other. She's an inspiration for me when it comes to acrylic, because it just always lays absolutely properly. I just love her to pieces. She has become a very good friend of mine. We met during a previous challenge, and we have been locked in ever since. She always comes and shows me love, and I do the same. And we just have like a sisterhood. It's a few of us from previous challenges that are just locked in. And yeah, so definitely make sure you guys go and show her some love. You will not regret it. Again, one of my besties, and I love her to pieces. So to start off, I'm doing press-ons, and normally with press-ons, this is how you want to prep. So I'm going to show y'all these flimsy nails. Look how flimsy this is. Like, I use these nails, and I put polish, everything, like built them up, and it was bad, but again, more so practice now. So first I take my hand file and just file off the tips, and I'm only showing one now. Then I take these mini buffers, and I just got a fresh pack, but I use these all the time. It comes with 130 pieces. So after every set, I basically just throw it away and get a new one, and they last forever. Love these buffers. But then for press-ons, you would want to go ahead and buff the shine off the tops of the nails to get them prepped and ready for application. You do want them to be free of that shine so that everything does adhere a bit better. And because the nails were so flimsy, they really weren't sticking to my stand like they were supposed to. So I struggled a bit. So I'm just going to do the one nail on camera. But I basically did the same thing to all of the nails off camera. So I'm going in with my Madam Glam Soak Off Base Coat, and that's the next step that I like to do when creating press-ons. I'm going to put a layer of base coat over all of the nails and then give it a 30-second cure. So for today's nail set, I'm going to be using Perfect White from Madam Glam. I'm also going to be using Perfect Black from Madam Glam. Also, I'm going to be using Sundays from Madam Glam, which is this gorgeous yellow. I've had that for some time. I'm also using Brazil, which is a rubber base. And I forgot to mention when I showed that this has a sweet smell to it that the rubber base coats. And I'm also going to be using Astro Love from Madam Glam. They are my go-to polishes. I don't care. I have so many other brands, but I just gravitate towards Madam Glam. So first I'm taking Perfect Black and just doing the base of my nails, and I will be painting my thumb and pinky with Perfect Black and giving that a 60-second cure. And then for my index, middle, and ring, I will be painting the base of those Perfect White. And I only showed the index because we do know how it looks to apply white. I give it a 60-second cure and then do a second coat of each one off camera as well. And this is how the base of the nails are looking. Super simple and nice with the black and white. So I'm going to start in with the design. And of course, I'm going to start with my thumb. And I'm taking Astro Love and a dotting tool, and I'm making some blood drips. So for the set, I kept it really simple because I've had a lot going on in the last couple of weeks to where I wasn't able to really focus or do half of the things I wanted to do on this nail set. But of course I wanted to show up for my girls because I had to miss last week. I didn't want to miss a second week. So I just last minute came up with a really quick and simple design of a twisted killer clown. And it is going to be that. So I'm going in and I'm just creating those strips with Astro Love. I'm going to paint the top portion in and give that a 60-second cure. So once that's cured, I'm now going in with Astro Love again and just writing it on this nail. It came out super cute. I'm so sad because I kind of wanted to do all of this in 3D, like with the molds or whatever. But again, with everything going on, time did not permit for me to do this with mold, and I ended up having to draw it out. So now I'm going in with the index, and for the index, I'm just going to draw the red balloon. And I could have went with a brighter red because we all know that the balloon in that movie is like pure red. But I just kept with Astro Love because it was there on my desk and I really didn't feel like going through all my polishes to find the perfect red. And I used Astro Love to start with because it's more of a blood red. It's not like a bright red. So we know blood red is dark like Astro Love. It's pretty much the same exact color. So again, I just kept the balloon the same because I felt like it wouldn't hurt any, like we kind of get the concept. But yeah, I'm just perfecting the balloon to my liking, and I'm going to fill all of that in, and then I'm going to give this a 60-second cure. While we're going back to while we're watching me fill this in, I'm going to go back to my girl Jen again just to say I also really love her nail art. It's always so perfect and well put together. Like her acrylic application is where I want to be one day, and also with nail art. Like all of my girls from the challenge, like my main girls, their nail art is out of this world, and I know you won't be disappointed. So do make sure you go and check each and every one of the ladies out for this week, because I know they're gonna bring it. I kind of sort of brought it, but not really. So now on my middle finger, I am drawing half of Pennywise's face. So the challenge for me this week was to be shading, and y'all, I can say I did not do a great job. I definitely want to practice more, but again, this was kind of rushed. Like, I cannot even begin to tell you all that I've been through in the past like 2 weeks, and I'm just not going to really even go into it. But it's enough to know that I did not have time to really sit down, focus, and do what I was supposed to do for the challenge and bring it for the challenge. But you know, life, things happen, and you just have to figure out how to make it work for you. But I'm going in again and just doing half of his face. And after I do the half of the face, I was supposed to basically shade. And I did somewhat. I don't know. It's not shading to me, but I mean, it did bring out a little bit more dimension in the set, a little bit of whatever I did. And like I said, I just want to try a little harder, a little better at my next shading project, because this one was too rushed to say that I did a good job or even like really tried. This side of the face, see, so what I did was like a half and half. So the middle finger is the left side of his face, and then the ring finger is the right side. That right side, y'all, looks horrible. And I don't even care. Like, it was fun just doing it. I've always wanted to do a Pennywise set for some reason. I don't know why, but I have. And so now I can say I did it, and it came out pretty okay. But this side came out so much better, looked so much neater, so much nicer. One thing I need to learn to do is to use thinner lines. Like, the outline of him to me was just so thick. So I cured that, and now I'm jumping back to the balloon where I'll write "you'll float too." So that's like a typical saying, I'm assuming, in the video, in the movie. So for this, I really have not even ever seen it, to be honest. Like, I started it a few times, and like, I guess it was like too slow starting for me. So yeah, I haven't really got through it yet. But since I've done this set, I guess I'll go ahead and give it a whirl and like actually watch the video. But yeah, I'm just writing that saying out on this nail, and of course I'm going to do the string, and then I'm going to outline the balloon and then give it a 60-second cure. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And as always, thank you so much to anyone who does take their time to watch my videos. It's greatly appreciated, and watching my videos to the end does help me out quite a bit. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I do thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. I see that I have grown just a bit, and I am so thankful for you guys. I appreciate you so much. But when you're watching my videos, make sure to leave a like. It helps me so much. And also comment on the video. And if you've been subscribed to the channel, I love you guys so much. And without you, there could be no me. So I'm just really thankful and grateful for you all. So y'all, this is where the bad shading came into play. So I tried to use black and some base coat, like to kind of drown out that black into like a gray-ish type look. And I mean, again, I don't know. I think I need to watch like shading videos with nails to kind of see, because I know for a fact, and I need to do that for y'all. Excuse me, for y'all, so y'all can see what I mean when I say I can draw really good. So I can look at something and replicate it, like make it look like what I see on a piece of paper. But it's really different when you're drawing with a brush and paint versus a pencil. Pencil, you have a lot more control, nothing runs, like it's amazing. And then with a brush and paint, you have to kind of be careful that nothing runs over, it's not too thick, you know, that type of situation. So it makes it a lot harder for me anyways, to do things like shading or whatever. So I did somewhat of a something, like I guess a little shadow over everything just to make it look a little more, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for, but I'll let y'all finish watching me create this disaster. And then after I'm done with everything, I do go in for a 60-second cure. So y'all already should know what the pinky is going to be. It's going to be the little young feller that Pennywise was messing with. I don't even remember his name, y'all. It's so sad. Like, I cannot believe I have not watched this movie yet, and they've redone it a few times, and I still have not watched it. But the color I'm using for his jeans is called Magical Times from Madam Glam. I did forget to show the bottle, and it was like a last minute thing because I had realized at the end, okay, I need something for his jeans. And I basically just grabbed the first blue from Madam Glam that I saw on my shelf. Now I'm going in with Sundays to do the raincoat portion of the nail set. Once I just get the base of everything done, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 60-second cure. And then off camera for the yellow portion, I do a second coat curing that for 60 seconds as well. So then once all of that is done, I'm going to just go in with Perfect Black and make some little like extras on the jacket and the jeans just to bring it out a bit more. See how like I did these lines so thin for the raincoat? This is the lines that I want to try to start getting used to creating. Very thin, fine lines, which will make the nail art that much more better. But basically I'm just showing a little bit. I didn't show all of the outlining I did, and then I cured it for 60 seconds once I was done. Alright, and then once it's done, I'm just going in with Madam Glam's No Wipe top coat, and I'm going to top coat over all of my nails, giving them a 60-second cure. Off camera, I apply the nails using sticky tabs, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here's the finished product before applying them. And here is the finished set on my fingers. So it was really fun. It's always fun to do nail art. I would say my favorite finger would definitely have to be my middle finger. Like, it wasn't perfect, but it looked really nice compared to the ring finger. His face was even fatter on that side, but I gave it a go and it came out okay. Comment down below and let me know what you think of this nail set, and if you've made it this far, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. Also, make sure you check all the ladies out in the Halloween Spotlight collab. I'll have it linked down below for you to check out all of the amazing videos from this week, and I'll see you in my next one.